One person that people fear the most isn't the one that talks a lot and does something. No, it's the quiet kid that snaps. The quiet kid that snaps has been the source of one of some of the biggest atrocities in our lifetime. Right, Elias Scott, the kid who killed a bunch of people because they rejected him. Right, um, all of those people had emotions that they were suppressing. They were suppressing frustration. They were they were trying to be accommodating. They were frustrated. They were getting rejected, and it comes to a point where people just snap. But the funny thing is that not in that situation. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna and people respect you, but that internally, when you're with people, when you have friends, partners, when you snap is when all of a sudden they start to respect you. Now we're not talking right. We're not talking like freaking like going Rambo mode, right? We're talking about the subtle snaps, right? Where all of a sudden you stop playing. You stop playing. You're tired of the bullshit. You're tired of people lying to you. You're tired of all of that kind of stuff. And in that way you snap. Where you'll notice it because I've been in those situations, right? Where people who were usually quiet snapped on me. like and what you notice first is the face. That's the first thing you notice. Usually there's a lot of effort, there's a lot of energy in the face, meaning they're always putting on an act, trying to be happy, trying to be accommodating because they like you, and also out of habit. But what happens is that when they keep trying to when they get to a point where they notice that nothing that they're doing is working, that they're finally getting played, when they wake up to the bullshit, when they finally realize the situation, you'll notice their energy just completely shifts. And what you tend to notice is that people all of a sudden start respecting you more. People all of a sudden start doing the things you wanted them to do before. And why is that? Well, because they're sensing something's different in you. Your energy changed. And there's a certain sternness and strength to it. And what is that? Well, it's your mindset, your mind change. You're sick of it. You snapped. It's over. Like you're like, you know what, man? I'm done with this, and this willingness to walk away, because that's pretty much what it is. People register that, and what you'll notice is that all of a sudden they're nicer to you. All of a sudden they text you more, they call you more, they say, "Hey, are you okay? Hey, you want to go out? Hey, you want to do this? Hey, you want to do that?" That only happens once you finally snap on them, man. I don't know why I was looking at the microphone the whole time. That's what happens when they finally snap on you. Now we don't have to get to that point when you snap, right? You might be slashing tires, right? Going full Bronx mode. No, we don't have to get to that point. You have to first observe your life right now and realize that most likely you are taking some bullshit. And usually it's because you're just afraid of confrontation, right? Usually because it's awkward to tell people what you want. It's awkward to put people in their place, right? And so you hold that in, and then you take so much of it until you get so tired of it that you finally lose your composure, you lose your decorum, you lose your sense of let me be a polite person and choose my words wisely, and all of a sudden you just become unfiltered. Your face looks darker. Your nonverbal cues are more limited. They're more limited to like a narrow range of like just more sternness. Your voice inflection becomes more monotone. Before it had an upward turn, now it has a downward turn. And all of that is registered because people sense, okay, this person, like there's a respect that type of behavior just inspires in people. Humans are wired to respect that. Humans are wired to respect when people have a constrained energy, a constrained emotion. And what would tend to happen is that one, they either test you, see whether or not this strength is real, call your bluff, let you walk away, or what usually happens is that they just become more docile, right? In fact, you guys switch roles until you get comfortable, until you think they've changed, and then you go back to your nice behavior. Me as a guy, when I see that in a woman, I know I fucked up. Like I know I fucked up, right? Especially when you make someone who's usually not mad angry to the point that they're yelling at you or screaming at you or raising their voice. Like, yeah, it gets to that point, right? And it's funny because in the receiving end, you're kind of scared, but you're also impressed. you're kind of like scared, but you also part of you wants to give him a pound. Like, you know what? You know, you give him a pound. You're like, finally, you woke up. You know, but why is that? Well, because of this, right? This is a law of human nature that you guys have to understand. One, people are always sending signs of strength or weakness. You are always sending that, either strength or weakness. Two, people cannot help but attack a weak target, especially if they know it's not gonna fight back. They cannot say no to an easy victory, you know? And three, once they sense that you are weak, they get aggressive and they start attacking you. But they only do that because you're sending those signs. So they need to test whether or not that's true, right? So all of this aggression that you tend to inspire, and I mean aggression, I mean people being bold enough to take advantage of you, to have one-sided relationships, to lie to you, to waste your time, to disrespect you, to make you feel like they're the ones doing you a favor to be with them. All of that lowers once they sense the strength in you. And this strength is a rebellion against their bullshit. So how do you get to that point? Well, mentally, you got to resolve to know what are the things you will and will not accept from people. That's all you have to do. I know I say this all the time, but that's all you have to do. You got to have a mental understanding of what that is, and mentally say to yourself that if you see that, you're willing to walk away. And this puts your finger on the trigger all the time. Your finger's on that trigger. Willing to walk away every time, and willing, if you see some of those red flags, you call them out on it. And that trigger literally animates your face. Literally changes all your whole aura that you give off. And that people will sense that, and people would then hesitate to test you because they see some strength emanating from you. And this is all nonverbal. This is why kids who are bullied one place are bullied somewhere else. This is all non-verbal. So you can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna show strength." No, like that's not something you could just like. It's a resolve. It's an understanding of what that you're willing to walk away, and that just literally radiates from your face. And the reason why they treat you this way is because they just think you're always gonna be there, right? I don't need to do anything. I don't need to do anything to win you back over because you're always going to be there. You gave them the impression that you don't have to do much to win me over. And once you win me over, there's very little you could do to stop liking you. And so why did it have to be romantic? Why did they have to go out of their way to impress you? Why do they have to show the level of respect you feel like you deserve? Why? There's no consequences. You're not gonna leave. You're always gonna be there, begging, asking for more. How can they respect that? You're too predictable. So remember, there is a legit energy shift in people when they sense that you're mad. When you sense that you're finally tired of the bullshit. They literally sense it. And they might even tell their friends, "Yo, what the fuck, like, yo, this person's just like I never seen this side of them. What do I do?" But if you can never get mad, if you can never look at people in the eye and tell them what you want, or tell them that you're mad at what they're doing, if you can never stay mad at the bullshit that they do to you, because a lot of times your main weakness a lot of the times is that your anger is so fleeting. It's like a golden retriever. Sometimes you need sustained anger to keep in the front of your mind all the bullshit that they're doing to you, you know? And what they hope is that you have the memory of a goldfish. They hope that you just completely forget about the stuff that they did. And usually, if you were raised with parents or if you were around people that weren't strong, you usually saw forgiveness. You usually saw, "Hey, it's okay, you know, they'll change." Or if you talk to your therapist, "Oh, they'll change." No, you need strength. You need to show them that you're sick of it, that you're angry, and that you won't forget their bullshit. Once you do that, then they know, you know what? It's time to raise the level of respect that I have for this person. People are genuinely like that, you know, don't get mad. So you can't help this. The only way to do this is to genuinely be it. You can't just talk it. Because people can sense it. Even in your face, you're like, "I'll walk away." You're like, "Oh, bitch, please, man, you ain't walking away, man. You don't, shit." You know what I'm saying? The Mindful Attraction University, taught by Professor Alex, where I teach you all of the strategies to improve your dating life and all of the courses that I have all in one place. And you can get it at a highly discounted rate. So that means you can purchase all of my basic courses without the bundles, usually at $600. You can purchase it now at $399, people. Not $400,
$3.99 for psychological purposes. Yeah, that's right. Oh my fucking god, he's showing us a scam. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Father Alex does that. So that means you could get emotional mastery, the psychological game of attraction, the feminine woman, natural chemistry, charisma blueprint, and nice girl at a discounted rate. But then, if you want to get the master's degree of the Mindful Attraction University taught by Professor Alex, you can get the premium version, where usually all of the courses cost $1,200. Now you can purchase them all at $799 or 4 payments of $200. You guys can now also do like a payment plan. Feminine woman, emotional mastery, the whole shebang bang with all of the bonuses at one lower price, people. And with that, honestly, this is the type of thing that I know that if you guys get, it'll fix your dating life in ways you guys cannot imagine. Now, my worry is that it is a lot of content. Like it is, and I'm not a fan of giving people a lot of content because I don't want informational junkies. But this is the best way to get it all in one price. Now, look, mind you, if you purchase the bundle, I'm just gonna be honest, there's no refunds. Purchasing the whole bundles. If you guys think you guys are not gonna like it, I would prefer if you guys buy one course to see if you like it, and if you don't like that course, you could get your money back and don't purchase the bundle, right? But if you like that course, you guys can send me an email and say, hey, can I upgrade to the bundle, pay the difference, and there you guys will get it. But it's just that, look, man, you guys know my content. If you like one course, you like it all, right? So that's the only caveat. But I know damn well, if you purchase it, your dating life will never be the same. Okay? Now, for those who purchase the courses but want to add to the bundle, you guys can message me and maybe we could come up with a price so that you guys can get it while being able to not have to pay all the crazy prices. Okay? So just click on the description down below. There you'll see the ability to purchase the wifey basic package, which is the one that you see here for $3.99 without the bundles and without the bonuses. But if you guys want to purchase it with the bonuses, which is a lot of content, and I'm afraid because it's a lot of content, you guys can purchase it right here with either 4 payments of $200 or one-time payment of $799, right? And yeah, and by the way, I made this design, Father Alex is being inclusive here and stuff like that. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you guys can support the channel by purchasing those courses, and I'll see you guys inside. Bye-bye.